Hey guys, so today I want to share with you uh, a technique for re-entering your dream that you just had, but in a lucid state. So when you wake up in the morning, as soon as you wake up, don't move a muscle. If you open your eyes, just shut them again. And just think of the dream you just had. Now, because you are freshly woken up and your body is still half asleep, you should already be somewhat connected to the dream state already. And your memory of the dream shouldn't be as diminished as it would be if you had gotten out of bed. Okay? So just picture yourself back in the dream. Just recall all the events of the dream in as much detail as you can, from the beginning to the end. If you can't remember everything in chronological order, just place yourself in different scenes that you remember. It doesn't have to be in order. Relive your dream and stay in it and don't get distracted. And if you do this well enough, and if your body is pretty relaxed still, you'll find that you will actually slip back into the dream, and this can happen quite rapidly. For me, for example, sometimes I'd get back into my dream within a couple of minutes. And when this happens, what you'll find is that you'll be lucid in the dream. You'll find yourself in the dream and then know you're back in it. And when this happens, you can relive the dream, so you can go back and you will find that the dream will replay exactly how it was, even if you had forgotten how it went. So when the dream happens, you'll be seeing it all again, and you'll be like, I had forgotten about that, wow, you know? It's like it was recorded outside of you, and it's just being replayed. Because if you'd forgotten a certain detail there, or maybe you'd forgotten that there was a building there, but then you're reminded, you remember it now because you're seeing it again. It's interesting, because it's like, why is it that I'm able to remember the things that I had forgotten? It's either that it had been recorded outside of you and it's being replayed, or it was actually recorded inside of you, but in a deep layer of your subconscious mind that you are normally unable to access in waking life. Now, when you do relive the dream in a lucid state, what you can do is analyze it as it's happening. So you can pay attention to details that you had overlooked before. Alternatively, what you can do is you can change the course of events. So if you made one decision in your dream before, say if you had opened the door and went in and you didn't like what was there and blah blah blah, and then the dream ended, when you've re-entered the dream and you'll find yourself at that door, you can either open it consciously and explore inside there consciously and do things differently in there, or avoid the door altogether. Walk away, see what was elsewhere. In that way, you can get a new perspective on what the true meaning of that dream was, because it may have actually been a dream full of symbols that may be useful to you. They're kind of like teachings for you, in a way. because dreams can be very helpful in your life. If you can interpret dream symbols, you may find the answers to questions that you had in your working life. One thing I have done is I have been shown a symbol in a dream, and I didn't know what it meant. I was thinking about it, and I was like, what could that mean? I know it means something, but it just completely eludes me. So I managed to re-enter the dream. I saw the symbol again, and I still didn't understand it. I was looking at it, and it was just so cryptic. So what I did was, I said, can this symbol please be explained to me? I would like to understand what this is trying to say to me. And what happened immediately was the thing that I was seeing, it was removed. And then an alternative symbol was put in place, and it was clearer this time, and the meaning was clear. And because I got that meaning, I could then understand, hey, yeah, that other symbol was trying to tell me the same thing, but this is just another symbol to explain that on more simpler terms. So yeah, if you do have trouble understanding any symbol in your dream, try re-entering it and ask for clarification if need be. Now, you can re-enter dreams that you had in a night weeks ago if you'd like to. It just becomes difficult to re-enter those kinds of dreams because your memory has faded over time, what tends to happen is your imagination can fill in blanks and it gets a bit funny. However, having said that, I have had dreams where I didn't understand a symbol, and possibly a year later, I re-entered that dream, and everything came back to me. Everything. All the things that I had forgotten, I saw them again, and I was reminded. It's not like I saw these things again, I was like, oh, okay, was that there before? Was that there before? Oh, okay, that makes sense now. It was like, oh, I'd forgotten about that, I remember that now. Oh, that's right, you know, it's like you get reminded and you see these things that were totally lost in your memory. And that's one thing that's very fascinating to me. So yeah, good luck with that. If you have any questions, just post any comments in this video or in the Team Lucid Dream page on Facebook. Have a good one, guys. Ciao for now.